I have two concepts hanging up because these are my concept drawings. Sorry. And I have two of them. I did one in marker and one in pencil. Marker and I are not friends, as you can tell. We're just not cool hanging out with each other when we meet separately. So I did it again over in pencil because I felt more comfortable doing that. On my concept drawing, I have the rain garden here. I have a walkway down to ground cover. And I actually went onto Google Earth and looked at the property and noticed that it had existing ground cover beds here, existing hedges and flower beds here, and then the location of the two maples. So I put those into place. I put a fence around the back of the property to help with both noise as well as privacy. And then I added privacy hedges on both sides. I added a smaller hedge on this side with a nosy neighbor, just tall enough that you can't see over. And then a much thicker one on the side with the noise of dogs to kind of muffle the noise coming across the property. And for the grandkids, I made a big alleyway where they could play. It's almost like a full-size soccer field. And then back here, I have a large shade tree, some plantings, and additional flower beds. The compost bin is here. The trash cans are here with the recycling. There's some flowering hedges here along the driveway. And then there's a nice deck with a big stainless steel table and a grill station and pizza oven here, and then a front.
Okay, so then what did you do when you took your concept plan to the next stage?
So the next level is my master plan here. And so I sat down with Hank and Fred, the Robinsons, and tried to figure out what their favorite colors were because they're miles apart. So Hank wanted lots of green grass and Fred wanted lots of red and purple flowers. So I tried to incorporate both. We have lots of lawn along the side, the back, and the front. And then along the flower beds, we have oranges and purples and reds. And then in the back with the bird watching area, we have a lot of bird-friendly flowering trees as well as wildflowers that attract butterflies and birds, along with their little bird houses that Fred made for him. We have a nice big deck. They asked for orange and turquoise color coordinated seating. We weren't going to put in a pizza oven, but at the last minute Fred insisted. Hank conceded. So we have our grilling area here and our pizza oven here. And we ended up adding a pond to the rain garden because it was already a low-lying area, so it was really easy to put a pond in and not have to continue to refill it. I think that's it.
They're all excellent and very professional, but now that you've seen the concept plan here, you didn't have
I
to...
did a more refined concept.
Yes, clearly.
Yes.
And that's okay. But what you have to learn to do is to be more abstract with the concept plan, and then all those details can go on the first plan that you would show the client. But
I basically did a lot more work than I needed to.
Yes, you did.
So I'm good with that.
Title block looks excellent.
I played around with the title block.
Yes, it's much better than the last one.
And I did different lettering this time too.
Okay. Yes, I know you were complaining about your lettering skills. The pond reads beautifully. It's got lots of depth. Everything else is clear. Your table and chairs. I mean, I'm pretty far away, and everything is pretty easy to decipher. I can't
If you
read
were
it,
closer, you would see that the grass is actually green. And I worry a little bit about making things this dark or this dark.
and you don't have to.
So it's very faint.
Another technique, some people just do the edges. I don't see, and maybe there's one out in the hall that's just got the edges done. But you can also do that too. So this is your opportunity to try all these different ways to do the rendering.
So I
And
think,
I'm glad you tried two different types of rendering.
yeah, well, I felt like I owed it to the
do
markers
it.
to at
Oh,
least
to
attempt the
Julie,
marker,
she
to
likes
Julie,
markers.
to attempt the marker. Before I cheated and went back to the pencils where I'm apparently far more.
Oh, yes. Very nice.
Yeah, and next I want to I'm gonna try to darken up my stuff like you did,
Yeah, that's.
so that it really pops.
Yeah,
Because
you
I think
can-
this would have looked a lot better if the grass was darker.
Not
I do it in
necessarily.
pen, and then I went back and then do some drawing with some,
Yeah.
on some.
Yeah, the walls of the residence could be darker. If you take those, then they pop out, and your property line is quite dark enough. There's a couple other things that you can make a little darker, just so that the right things pop out. But
Yeah.
right now, the first thing you see is the pond and that hedge along the bottom. But,
Well, I tried this time to take your advice and do everything in pencil instead of inking as I went, because I was wasting a lot of drawings by throwing them out because the ink would smear.
yeah, yeah.
So I did that this time, and my drawing was entirely in pencil when I went to copy it. But the copiers at FedEx were so off that when I tried to darken it, it just came out completely
The
black.
background was gray, yeah.
And when I lightened it all the way, it still came out dirty. And I tried to convince the guy at FedEx that it was his machine
So
because my
maybe-
trace was
Maybe
clean.
you need to try a better.
I went to
print
Staples
print.
too.
Try
Try
a
one
real,
of the printer.
a real printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, try ABC
Or Mark.
Well,
and I know they're apart and they're only, it's 5, so you have to get there by 5.
I work 40 plus hours a week. I have a fellowship going, and I don't have a vehicle at home during the day, so
Okay.
Yep,
a lot
so
of
you,
these areas
those
I
look
have
fine.
to use what I got to use.
yeah, I get you.